great escape 2 weeks in a row. What do you make of that one?
No, I thought we were better than last week. I thought for long periods we were really good. It was a weird old game, every time they put a kick in or we threw a pass, there was an intercept, or they got their points, their first try. I don't know what happened there. But, the second half was 28-5, and we thought our performance was better. It was better than last week.
Do you think there was a suggestion that your pass for that try might have been forward? How did you see it?
No, I thought it was sweet. I don't know. I haven't seen it again, but I didn't think it was forward when I threw it. So, what was the great change? What changed from the first half to the second?
Possession, I suppose. Yeah, we were 7 sets down on the count at half time, and they tried right on half time, really blew the scoreboard out. But I thought we kept coming at the game all night. Obviously it wasn't pretty, but our intent kept building throughout the game, and we played some good direct football when we got our possession, and to their credit, they just stuck at the task and built through the 80 minutes.
What was your message at the break? I mean, they opened you up a fair bit that first half, so what did you say?
Yeah, obviously you had to tighten our defence up, but just to believe in ourselves, and we'd been on the end of, as I say, a possession count and a couple of, they got their points really easy in the first half. We had to work a lot harder in the second half defensively, but just to believe in ourselves and keep attacking, and not let the scoreboard get in our heads. And when Vare got that first try, sort of gave him a bit of confidence, and I thought we built really well for the second half.
You guys are great at box September just around the corner. You can't keep giving up big leads against some of the better teams in the competition.
Yeah, obviously they're a good side tonight. Like they're playing for their life. They're a top 8 side on paper. The game goes for 80 minutes, so we prefer to get it done a little bit better at the moment, but we're getting it done and we're building. So we know we've got to improve, but we did a good job to get that done tonight.
It's a pretty good characteristic to have in the team, though, that you can just never refuse to die, sort of thing.
Yeah, 100%, Steve. If we're getting behind and rolling over and having ugly losses, there'd be a lot more things to worry about.
Do you just, when you're out there, does it just always feel like you're going to come home? Is that how it feels when you're in the game?
It did tonight, because we knew we just need to get them in end-to-end football. In the first half, I reckon you could count 2 or 3 times the amount of times we brought it back on a kick return. They just went run, penalty. It's stop-start footy, which is what Canberra love. They've got big pack. They don't want to go in end-to-end footy, and as soon as it started getting into that back-to-back footy, then we found plenty of space and opened them up. So we knew that's what we had to do. It was just a matter of getting it. It was just a penalty-a-thon at the start, and that was our doing. We were loose defensively and that, but we just needed to turn that around and get a bit of continuous footy, and we were sweet.
Does it still concern you how many points you're conceding down that left edge defence at the moment?
I think in general it's a concern, but we'll fix that. As Hook said, we were better this week than we were last week. We'll be better again next week, and we'll keep working on those things, and we'll have it right in the next month.
Did you say you played after the game as well?
There's just a little something with it, but it's all right.
No dramas?
No dramas.
There's been a lot of talk about coming out of Origin and blokes being a bit flat. You said on the field that you felt today was the day you got up in the morning and felt like, I want to play today. So can you talk a little bit about that?
I woke up and the body didn't hurt so much this week, and said to the missus, I'm excited to play, and I think that's good. That's a good sign. Hopefully, a few niggles and that have been sort of bugging me behind us, and we get Reg back this week. You know, he'll be better for the run. So hopefully we can start building as a team and doing what we need to get ready.
Did you find it was a physical or emotional thing the past couple of weeks for you after post-origin?
I think there's always the mental side of it. You know, you have the three. You're like 3 grand finals, the state of origin. They're big things. There's always a come down from it, but I suppose when you had the come down with a few niggling injuries, that wasn't ideal. So rattled the head for a little bit. Hook helped me through that.
Anthony, do you have an opinion on forward passes in general? Like, should the video referee be able to call them? Like, I know some weeks they go your way and other weeks they go someone else's way, but it just seems this year we've had so many forward passes that, you know, in a finals match it could be the difference between winning and losing, and if you can see it clearly on a video replay, do you think or not?
Yeah, I haven't, no. I think there's enough involvement at the moment from the referees and the bunker in the game. I don't think we should be stopping for forward passes. No.
James Tamo and Josh Mansour after the game.
Yeah, they're all good. Sauce is he had a bad cut to his left eye, obviously, and Jimmy's just got a cork on his calf. There's nothing that will stop him playing next week.